was telling Kyle today, ever since I went on my rant about the origins of Adidas and Puma last week, I think I've worn Adidas 3 times. Should probably be more cognizant of my fashion choices. Welcome into the drive. Hey, really, welcome into the drive. 339-1140, 1-800-912-1140. Got a haircut yesterday, and I'm wearing a hat today. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that shouldn't happen. You get a haircut, you probably shouldn't wear a hat the next day, but
I shave my own head.
Yeah?
So, because FYI, I'm bald under here if you haven't seen.
Yeah, you are. Imagine me bald.
Imagine not having a full head of hair.
Right.
So I shave my own head, so I have no problem wearing a hat because I don't pay for my haircut. I went to a real barber the other day before my friend's wedding, and I paid an exorbitant amount of money to get my head straight razored with a beard lineup and stuff. So I did not
razored.
I got a straight razored, dog. No, I got my head like professionally done. Did not wear a hat the rest of the day.
There you go. Feels good. Feels good when you're bald to put your head on a pillow.
Yeah.
When you're freshly bald.
Yeah.
Because I've done that before, just on a whim in the summertime. I've shaved my head bald with like a razor and everything just to do it.
Ugh.
Yeah, hair's fun. You know, hair, and I speak not making fun of the hairless, but I do feel if you have hair, and unless you work in a job where you have to look a certain way, have fun with it. Get a mohawk for a couple days. Shave it bald. Grow it long. I've never been able to do that. I've never been able to grow it long. Not since I was like 4. My mom did my hair. I've never been able to grow out my hair.
I grew out my hair once.
Yeah.
And then I did cornrows the final day.
I've seen the picture.
I've sent you the picture.
Yes, I have. Good morning. Love the show from Jason and Galt. Thank you, Jason.
Thanks, Jason. That's it. That's the one shout out for the day.
Yeah. God, what I have to talk about yesterday. Got the haircut. Oh, major dad fail last night. My daughter comes home and brings a friend with her, a friend she's grown up with. And they're just hanging out, being little girls, playing upstairs, doing God knows what. And they're both in drama club. The drama club is from 6 to 8 o'clock at the school.
Is that where a bunch of people get together and like talk behind each other's backs?
100%, absolutely.
Send Facebook messages and.
It's where you don't save the drama for your mama. You leave it all right there. So drama's from 6 to 8. So I have her friend's bike in the back of the Hoblet Ram 1500 Laramie.
Wow,
Hemi.
I bet it was super easy to carry that bike.
So
around.
easy, dude.
Nice.
So easy, bro. So I dropped the bike off at her house, take the girls to drama, and I text her dad, saying, well, I'll pick them up and bring them back, because you've got a special parent bond where, he'll drive sometimes, I'll drive sometimes. So I noticed when I get back that her friend left her cell phone, because her friend has a cell phone, unlike my daughter, on our dinner table. This is important because not apparently, this is actually what happened. My kid's old daycare lady, who's actually not an old lady at all, but the lady who used to do daycare for my children growing up, lives around the corner and happened to be out on a walk at about 7:40 when, in the pitch black darkness, saw my daughter and her friend at the school, because apparently drama stopped at 7:30, not 8 o'clock. So while Daddy was home with, Mason and the wife eating dinner and watching Monday Night Football, my daughter and her friend were at a school with nobody around them and no phone, pitch black darkness, wondering where Daddy was. And then my daughter calls me, she was super cool about it. She wasn't scared or she didn't let on. Daddy, are you going to pick us up? I said, yeah, I'll be there in about 20 minutes. She goes, no, it's over at 7:30. Ugh. So I drive like a bat out of hell. It's about a 5-minute drive.
Luckily, you have a Hemi.
Thank God I have a Hemi, because I certainly use that. They say go the speed limit. I don't mind telling you, and I hope the statute of limitations is only an hour, but I did not go the speed limit.
But you were safe about it.
No, I went slower, actually. I was like, there's a cool thing on the radio. So I get there, and I'm just having nightmares the whole way. Like, here are these 2 young little girls, 11 years old, at a school by themselves. So here is the dilemma. And I'll let you Kyle the Childless, and which would be an awesome Game of Thrones name. Kyle the Childless.
I think I don't have a radio name like Carmichael Dave yet.
Right.
Kyle the Childless is right up. Like Kevin Mastodon
yes.
is like one.
It's a great nickname.
Kyle the Childless.
KTC. Of course, that would be fun until the point where it becomes a thing, and then you start getting pressured. Now it turns into a whole. Like, how long are you gonna be Kyle the Childless for? Have you thought about that, Kyle? I mean, where
Brother,
are you guys
I
at?
get that text message 4 times a day from 4 different people.
they're all from your girl. Hey. Oh, okay. All right, I'm going to move on. I'm uncomfortable. Hey, you know what?
Same.
Bottom line.
So the 49ers,
just
man,
give
wow.
in. So here's my question. We're very big with with our kids on follow through.
So here's my question. How long are you going to be Kyle the Childless?
Just leave a hotline open for your whole family if they want to call in and just interrogate you.
Do you want to be Carmichael Dave?
We're very big on follow through. If you want to play the flute, you play the flute. But you play the flute for the whole year. You don't switch to trumpet.
Right.
If you want to play soccer, you play for the whole season, even if you hate it. You don't have to play next year. So she tried out for drama, and these are 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. Apparently, no 6th and no 7th grader got any sort of a lead part. They all went to 8th graders, which crushed my kids. And I'm not one of those guys. I'm not going to go to the drama teacher and be like, hey, my kid was good.
Of course.
Of course not. But
because that teacher will out-drama you so hard.
I'll punch that teacher. You can get my kid apart. So anyways, here's the conversation my wife and I had last night. Drama goes from now until March. Every Monday from 6 to apparently 7:30 at night. My kids have other stuff going on. They have taekwondo. They have soccer. They have this. They have that. When my kid inevitably finds out next week that she's going to be street vendor number 6 or face in the crowd number 12 or tree or bush number 10, do we pull her from the drama class and say, you know what, this is just, if she had an actual role, I get it. But is it really worth an hour and a half on a school night, on a Monday of all things, to roll to drama class and watch other kids do their parts while they practice being face in the crowd?
Hey, there's a lot of value in being face in the crowd. I think this is it. No, I think that's a quality learning experience where it's like, hey, sometimes you got to grind. Like, if this is what you want to do, if you really enjoy this, like, you're going to have to go be face in the crowd before you can go be a bigger part.
I agree with that sentiment. But the reality of the situation is that either my wife or I have to drop her off and pick her up every Monday, which is like the one day we get off from dropping and picking them up, so they can play tree in the crowd or face in the forest. I don't know. So it is selfish. It's a little bit selfish, but it's like if we're going to spend the time, I want it to be a productive thing. I think the listeners really want Kyle the Childless to stick.
What happens if I have a kid, though?
Then you move from Kyle of House Childless to Kyle the Childful. Guys, we have a big, fat, hairy show for you today. Biggest, fattest Herald show for ye. We have an NBA preview, and really we'll be doing part 1 of the Sacramento Kings preview today. Iman Shumpert is set to join us at 8:35, though Kyle and I are actually taking bets right now on whether or not that's going to work.
8:30 is an early call time.
It's not a dig on Iman. That's any NBA player. It's very difficult.
Athlete, really.
Any athlete.
They work hard.
Let's like baseball guys are on the road or something. Like, I get it. And this is their last day off for the next 6 months.
Yeah.
He's supposed to join us. Matt Barrows will join us at 8:05, and we'll wrap up last night's game. We'll talk about the Dodgers in mid-choke right now, which is phenomenal. Morning Brew is next. We'll kick it all off with the Niners, the NBA, and baseball right here on Sports 1140 KHTK.
Nobody loves sports more than Alexa.
That's right. Tell it like it is.
Now you can put the most passionate sports fan, Alexa, to work for you.
Yeah, baby.
Open the Alexa app. Enable the Sports 1140 KHTK skills. Then it's easy to stream us from anywhere.
I have skills. Mad skills.
Alexa, play Sports 1140 KHTK.
Sacramento homeowners, there's never been a better time to permanently fix your low water pressure, rusty water, or pipe leaks by repiping your home today. Repipe Specialist has been serving the Sacramento area for many years, collectively repiping over 35,000 homes in our 25-plus years. We've built a reputation on offering the most efficient repipe process for customer convenience, repiping an entire home in just 1 to 2 days, patching your walls, and providing a lifetime guarantee. Repipe Specialists only uses the best repiping materials with high-quality PEX or USA Grade L copper pipes. For a limited time, take advantage of our most affordable offer. Right now, on approved credit, get 0% interest for an entire year. That's right, a quality home repipe, wall patching, and a lifetime guarantee, and 0% interest. Repipe Specialist provides a free in-home estimate explaining the process tailored for your home. So call Repipe Specialist today for your free in-home estimate at 888-256-6379. 888-256-6379. 888-256-6379.
Okay, so summer is coming to a close. Winter's creeping up on us. Garner Roofing is trying to get you prepared for that winter season with their $69 inspection. They also have an end of summer sale going on right now. They also offer veteran and senior discounts. They got a lot of stuff going on right now. They have financing options available with no payments, no interest until 2020, or as little as $89 per month with zero down. They've also got terms up to 30 years, and some financing isn't even credit-based and is tax-deductible. Call them right now, 833-R5O's and an F, or online at GarnerRoofingInc.com.
Right now at CVS Pharmacy, you can earn up to 50 extra bucks rewards each year just for filling prescriptions, which means the medicines you take to stay healthy might also do a little something for the health of your wallet. So visit your local CVS Pharmacy to sign up and start earning up to 50 extra bucks rewards on prescriptions. Terms and conditions apply. Not valid on all prescriptions, including those purchased in Arkansas, New Jersey, or New York. Other state restrictions apply. See cvs.com/RX rewards or the pharmacy for details.
You want a beautiful wood floor in your kitchen, bath, or mudroom, but you also know eventually there will be water or mud there, which ruins everything, right? Wrong. With Wood Look Life-Proof Vinyl Plank Flooring, only available at the Home Depot, you get the wood looks you want while being completely 100% waterproof, guaranteed. So now, where there's water, there can be Wood Look. Life-proof vinyl plank flooring starting at just $279 a square foot. Only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. U.S. only. See store for details.
It's the perfect time to get a new kitchen, bathroom, or patio remodel for zero money down, zero interest, and zero payments for the first 12 months at Quality First Home Improvement. Need a brand new HVAC unit? Well, you can get the new Quality First Comfort HVAC system that will keep you comfortable and warm during the cold winter months ahead. Quality First Home Improvement is voted the best contractor in the area and is a full-service remodeler who will do it all for you and will also finish most projects in just 3 to 4 weeks. Again, they will do it all for you for zero money down, zero interest, and zero payments for the first 12 months. This offer is just too good to pass up. It makes going with Quality First Home Improvement the smart thing to do. For more information on this amazing offer and to get a free in-home estimate, call 855-801-2345. That's 855-801-2345. Or visit them online at qualityfirsthome.com. Quality First Home Improvement, your contractor for life. License number 875772.
Indeed knows it's hard to find qualified candidates when you're hiring.
It's like finding a unicorn.
But when you post your job on Indeed, it's easy to find people with the skills you need.
Nurse practitioner, 4+ years experience, acute care certification.
Indeed has a huge pool of amazing candidates and screener tools that help you find your most qualified applicants.
Whoa, an entire short list of unicorns.
Now, get a $50 credit to give your first job posting premium placement at Indeed.com/credit. Terms, conditions, quality standards, and usage limits apply. Additional terms online.
Subject to dealer stock on hand and approved customer credit. See dealer for details.
Here, Roseville, think Lexus. Now think the L Certified Fall Collection event. Cream of the Crop Certified's available right now at Lexus of Roseville, located in the Roseville Auto Mall.
Rayleigh's in Bel Air sponsors this look at weather. Sunny and warm again today. We're going to reach a high of 83 this afternoon. At Rayleigh's in Bel Air, get 4 ripe, creamy, large Haas avocados for $5. And this week, get bone-in New York steak for just $5.97 a pound at Rayleigh's in Bel Air. However you eat, this is how you save.
You're amazing. Welcome back to The Drive.
It's just my job.
It's time for the Morning Brew. Now, here's Carmichael Dave.
Blitz coming. Bedford steps up, throws a deep shot down the middle for Goodwin. And Goodwin's got it at the 20, and he's home. Touchdown, 49ers.
You know, rinse and repeat that one a couple times for Marquise Goodwin. Everyone's talking about his celebration. Marquise Goodwin, Olympic level athlete, did a long jump. And it was really long, like a super long jump as a celebration. I know I shouldn't think this way, but all I could think about was, please don't hurt yourself. Is this a new Morning Brew graphic? I'm digging it. I'm digging that. You just took it away. That wasn't a lower third. That was like a lower half. Morning Brew. I like that. By the way, if you aren't familiar with all the magic of our dear colleague Eunice and everything going on with the video feed, whether you like it because it's sponsored by Sac Republic, whether you love it because it's sponsored by Jiffy Lube, or both of them, go to KHTK.com, top right-hand corner of the screen, or just scroll down if you're on a phone or a tablet, and you'll be able to watch us in all our glory and see the beautiful graphic right here. Packers 33, Niners 30.
No spoilers here, but I believe, Dave, you and I are going to dress up for Halloween.
Well, that's like a spoiler, though.
No, it's not, because I'm not saying what we're dressing up.
Have you nailed what your costume is yet?
The one I told you about, if I can find a way to not spend that much money on it.
Yeah. I'm just going to do the ghost thing. Just come in.
Grab this. Maybe don't do that.
Yeah, that's a good point right there. Let's see. Here's how much I respect Aaron Rodgers and his abilities. The 49ers were up 30-23. The Dodgers had just lost, and somebody tweeted me, hey, maybe we can get a double win tonight. And I tweeted out, I know how this movie ends. It's going to be an Aaron Rodgers touchdown, overtime, Mason Crosby field goal. I don't even feel good. Like, I'm not even bragging. That's not even a braggable tweet. That's a...
Yeah, you and everybody else had that.
Exactly. That's how great he is. And, yeah, they got a little help maybe. We'll get into that later.
The 49ers had several chances to not give Aaron Rodgers a chance to win the game.
They did.
And they failed miserably.
And they didn't, which is shocking to me because generally with leads and pressure situations, Kyle Shanahan in the past has shown to be very good.
Yep.
Number 2.
Leaves his feet, dumps it down to Bagley. Left side of the floor, comes the paint, spins to his left-hand jump hook. Man, we're seeing some things from Marvin Bagley right now.
Well, we're going to be calling him Mr. Special before you know it because he's got special written all over him.
6 of 8 from the floor tonight. He has 12 points.
I don't know. I'm all for Grant's catchphrase. I don't know.
Nope, that's Mr. Special now.
Yeah.
That's his nickname.
You think I could catch on Mr. Special? I don't know about Mr. Special. I don't think Mr. Special's gonna get it done. Although that would be funny if that actually became his name.
Like if that just stuck because of a throwaway line in a preseason game.
I would love that. Guess what, guys? The NBA is here.
Can we commit to calling him Mr. Special all year?
Yeah, there's a part of me that really kind of wants to do that. Where's my Kawhi Leonard laugh? Didn't I have that in here, Kyle? Now this.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so you remember the Kawhi Leonard laugh, right?
Yeah.
So you had this. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Yeah.
Are you playing what I think you're gonna play?
Of course I am.
Okay, thank goodness you're doing this now, and I didn't have to go through and record it because that's what I was gonna do at the next break.
Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. The NBA begins today. What pray tell? What do you think, Kawhi?
I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Yes. So good. too good.
0-1 pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. Going back is Puig on the warning track at the wall. It's gone. Orlando Arcia goes the other way. It's 4-0 Brewers.
4-0 Brewers. Hey, imagine being the Dodgers at home and loading the bases and not getting anything out of it and losing. And now they're down 2-1.
More like L.A.
Right? More like just take away the A.
More like Los Angeles Dodgers.
Later on in the show, and by later on the show, I mean at 6:45.
Later on in the show.
We'll hear from Kike Hernandez, who shockingly was wondering where the energy was at Chavez Latrine. Where were the fans? I mean, my goodness.
Huh.
Imagine that, Dodger fans being disinterested in a ball game.
Hey, you can't go up against Monday Night Football.
I'll bet you their hats though were clean.
Oh, so, they might have all been watching their Packers, honestly.
The Dodger fans watching their Packers.
Yeah. Well, their Cowboys got a big win.
It's great. It's true. Their Cowboys got a huge win. Their Lakers
opening up tomorrow.
They're all Laker fans again, by the way.
Yeah.
That's new for them. So you're going to see a lot of new Lakers stuff.
Yeah. They had to shed that Warriors gear.
Opening day is here for the NBA. We'll look at the 2 games tonight. Well, really 1.5 games because the evening game is not a game at all. We'll look at Boston versus Philadelphia and some other games that's happening tonight between Oklahoma City and somebody else. It's The Drive, back in a couple. Sports 1140 KHTK.
This is The Lowdown. The Lowdown.
They go 1-0-15. Are they undefeated? Mm-hmm. You guys are idiots.
We are?
Yes.
What would you call 1-0-15?
Call it absolutely ridiculous and incredible at the same time. Like, do you know how much football they would have played if they played 15
It's 10 extra minutes each week.
How many more games is that? So 6 overtimes would be 1 full game. So it'd be 2 extra games, 2 and like a half.
Yeah. Well, now you get math.
The Lowdown with Damian Barling and Jason Ross. Weekdays from noon to 3.
Right here
on Sports 1140 KHTK. We do sports.
If you're over 55, have $500,000 in liquid assets, and are worried about retirement, the next 45 seconds can give you the financial security that you're looking for. Best-selling authors and financial experts Jim Files and Dan Ahmed of Peak Financial Freedom would like to give you a guaranteed plan for your retirement where you'll never run out of money. Dial pound 250 and say the keyword money to set up a meeting with Dan and Jim to review your retirement game plan. You can hear Jim and Dan every Saturday morning right here on Sports 1140 from 8 to 9 when they host their financial strategy show 50 Shades of Money. But don't wait until Saturday. Simply dial pound 250 from your mobile phone and say the keyword money. If you're ready for Jim and Dan to give you a free written plan that will ensure your retirement plan is rock solid, dial pound 250 right now. Say the keyword money and set up your free financial review with Peak Financial Freedom.
This is Boomer Esiason with the CBS Sports Minute. Rumors of the NFL's death are greatly exaggerated, folks. Ratings are rebounding. The league is brimming with young stars. Scoring is at an all-time peak. Fantasy leagues are thriving, and now legalized sports gambling is being rolled out. So if you watched for the past 2 nights, what you saw was Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers at their thrilling come-from-behind last-second best. The final play of last night's 33-30 Green Bay victory was also redemption for Mason Crosby. 1 game removed from his nightmare in Detroit when he missed 4 field goals and an extra point in an 8-point loss. The 12-year veteran converted all 4 field goal tries. I had predicted a Packers blowout, so I salute Kyle Shanahan's short-handed 49ers for embracing their underdog status. They had a terrific game plan, and they came to play for sure. Against almost any other quarterback not named Brady or Breeze, they would have emerged with the W. I'm Boomer Esiason.
Imagining a better bank starts with looking at the savings rates most banks offer and saying, really? Capital One is building something better. You can open a Capital One savings account with one of the nation's best savings rates from anywhere, like here, or here, or here. One of the nation's best savings rates. Opened online, at a Capital One location, or from anywhere. That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
For consumers only. Offered by Capital One N.A. member FDIC. Copyright 2018 Capital One.
What would you call a toilet that cleans itself? Impossible? Magic? A pipe dream? At American Standard, we simply call it a VorMax toilet. VorMax flushing technology gets the bowl 2 times cleaner than standard bowls with just water and is available in a variety of styles and options. And listen up, plumbers. Now through November 30th, you can receive a $25 incentive on each VorMax toilet purchased. Enter code RADIO on myvormax.com to learn more on rules and enrollment.
Golfers, come play Teal Bend Golf Course as we pay tribute to the classic movie Caddyshack. Join us on Saturday, October 20th at Teal Bend Golf Course. Pay $75, and here's what you get. Green fee plus cart and range balls, a sleeve of Pro V1s for your round of golf, and our post-event All-American Buffet, plus a chance to win prizes during and after your round of golf, and be the best-dressed character from Caddyshack to win a special prize. For details, call 916-922-5209. Play golf holes for one day and one day only. Holes like the No Flag Hole, the Tractor Hole, along with other unique and fun holes. Join us for the Caddyshack Open. Spend the day with family and friends. Reserve your spot. Call 916-922-5209. It happens Saturday, October 20th with a shotgun start at 8 a.m. For details, call 916-922-5209. That's 916-922-5209.
Cash Creek's Cash Climb. 7 cash winners at every drawing Friday and Saturday till November 25th with a $2,000 winner at 4 p.m., a $4,000 winner at 7 p.m., and an $8,000 winner at 10 p.m. Cash Climb only at Cash Creek. Visit cashcreek.com for more information.
The CBS Sports Minute is brought to you by Elk Grove Ford.
Elk Grove sells Fords. Elk Grove sells Fords. You save more at Elk Grove. 'Cause Elk Grove sells Fords. Elk Grove sells Fords.
During every Kings broadcast, listen for Gary Gerald to call the Petkus Brothers Moment of the Game. Get the spectacular backyard you've always wanted. Start now at PetkusBrothers.com.
Now your sports update. Sports update. Powered by Mercury Insurance.
Hey, this is Kyle Madson with your top stories on Sports 1140. The 49ers kept it close in Green Bay, but they weren't good enough to overcome the late-game heroics of Aaron Rodgers, who led his team to the game-winning field goal as time expired, giving the Packers a 33-30 win. Monday night, C.J. Beathard threw for 246 yards and 2 touchdowns. Aaron Rodgers unloaded for 425 yards and 2 scores. The 49ers fell to 1-5. They've now lost 4 in a row. The NLCS continued last night with the Brewers notching a 4-0 win over the Dodgers in L.A. Game 4 of that series is tonight. Game 3 of the ALCS between the Red Sox and Astros is later this afternoon in Houston. Also tonight, the start of the 2018-19 NBA season. Get excited. The Celtics and 76ers kick off the regular season in Boston, followed by the Oklahoma City Thunder taking on the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. The Kings open their season tomorrow at home against the Jazz. And don't forget, your number 2 seeded Sac Republic FC open their USL playoffs on Saturday against the Swope Park Rangers at Papa Murphy's Park. It's 6:31. Carpets Plus is having our fall sale, 25% off all of your flooring needs. Those are your top stories, and now back to the drive on Sports 1140 KHTK.
Here we go. The drive continues now.
Matt Barrows will join us at 8:05. Iman Shumpert at 8:35. Both of them coming to you via the Firewings hotline. 21 different flavors to choose from. Firewings.com. Just wing it. Quick note. Paul Allen passed away yesterday, the owner of the Portland Trail Blazers, the owner of the Seattle Seahawks. He is also an owner of the Seattle Sounders, amongst a lot of other things that we could spend the whole show talking about how much he owned. Also, though, best known as the co-founder of Microsoft, along with Bill Gates. I'm not going to come on and profess to know everything there is to know about Paul Allen. And to be honest, I knew who he was, knew a little bit about him going into yesterday, and then read a lot about him after news that he passed came. I will say this. I will say that one thing I read is that Paul Allen has given almost $500 million to charity at least. His efforts in philanthropy are huge. And he signed the Giving Pledge with Warren Buffett and Bill Gates and many others, pledging to give much of his $20 billion fortune to charity. So 65 years old, much too young. That's a guy that was a life well lived and whose influence will be felt for many, many, many years. Interesting though on the business end, not to seem unemotional about it, but I am very curious where it will go. Paul Allen never married and had no children, and owns 3 major sports teams: the Seahawks, the Blazers, and the Sounders. And by all accounts, from our friends up in the Pacific Northwest, was a tremendous owner. Be very curious to see how that, because what I've read is that his sister Jody has no interest in owning any sports teams.
Yeah, it's gonna be
very interesting to see what falls out from there and where it goes. And obviously, when you look at his holdings and his net worth, you can add a couple billion at least right there, if not 4 or 5 billion really, just from those sports teams. So, anyways, go ahead.
I thought it was funny. I saw multiple people with this question yesterday. Was retweeting that. A couple of the tweets that were going around that was like, hey, his sister has no interest in owning these teams. And people being like, they can't move the Blazers out of Portland, right? Like, dude, an owner doesn't get to just come in and just...
Right.
Like, it happens, but...
I mean, if you're a Seattle fan, it's like, well, I don't know, Kyle.
Right. But
yeah,
that's not a different situation.
And by the way, when I said $494 million, let me be very clear. That was one of his many philanthropic gestures he's given. I've seen stuff anywhere from he gave more than $2 billion to some causes. Bottom line is this: there are some people out there that go, "Oh well, it's worth $20 billion. What's $2 billion? Pfft, yeah, great. Well, okay. Well, you know what? Here's the bottom line. This is where some people on certain sides of the aisle lose me. He didn't have to give any of it away, and he did, and he gave a lot of it away. Oh, and by the way, his little company, Microsoft, provided a lot of jobs for a lot of people, made people a lot of money. Yes, somebody can go and find some factory in some country or do something that they weren't perfect at. Yeah, I get it. Paul Allen's life was a life well lived, and the world is better because he existed than not. And I think that is a pretty darned good legacy. All right, NBA opening day is here. Very excited about the early game, Kyle. Boston and Philadelphia. This likely could be a preview of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Toronto Raptors are saying, we got rid of DeMar DeRozan and added Kawhi Leonard. We're probably going to be better than we did last year, than we were last year. And they might have a good point. Toronto's there, but I think the thought here, Kyle, is that Boston is probably gearing up for a good multi-year run coming out of the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
They're in line to be NBA champions, and they're the heir apparent, I would think, to the Golden State Warriors. But Philadelphia added, as far as I'm concerned, they added Markelle Fultz, who was not a contributor last year at all. Now, we still have to see him play basketball. But in a few games that he played last year towards the end of the year, and all reports in the offseason is that his jump shot's been fixed. He had a triple-double last year in one of the games he played in very short minutes. And you add that with Joel Embiid, and you add that with a second-year Ben Simmons, third year to some. There's a heck of a team, these Sixers. So you got the Sixers and Celtics tonight. Not really that excited about the Warriors and Thunder. I'll tell you why. 2 reasons. Number one, the game is in Oakland. So it's a home game for the Warriors, who would be favored no matter what. And Russell Westbrook's not going to play. This should, in all intents and purposes, be an absolute blowout by the Warriors tonight. May not be, but it should be.
Yeah, interesting. The interest of this game, I should say, goes away very quickly with Russell Westbrook out.
Yeah. And it would have been more interesting had it been in Oklahoma City because of the Kevin Durant thing. At least add some interest there. And I know the schedule's made a certain way, and the defending champions should be able to open at home. I agree with that. But if they're in Oklahoma City, at least we get to see Kevin Durant booed all night and pictures of snakes and cupcakes and stuff in the audience. Now it's just going to be Paul George and the Carmelo-less Oklahoma City Thunder, which might help them, taking on the Warriors, who Again, you got to play the game, but this isn't football and this isn't baseball. Generally in basketball, things go the way you think they're going to go. So this should be an easy double-digit, if not 20-point win for the Warriors.
You would think so typically, but we've seen the Warriors coast in games.
It's opening night.
They lost opening night last year against the Rockets, but
that was the Rockets too. Yeah.
I don't know. This season's gonna be weird.
Why?
For the Warriors.
Why?
Their last one in Oakland.
Yep.
Kevin Durant's probably gone at the end of the year.
I agree.
Klay Thompson might be gone at the end of the year.
True.
Draymond Green will be entering the final year of his contract after this year. It's just going to be I don't know. It's just going to be interesting to see how they approach it.
I don't know where Durant's going to go.
New York. That's my. I heard a theory. I heard a theory about that, and I'm totally in.
You might be right, but God, New York has been like, oh, this guy's going to New York. LeBron's going to New York. This guy's going to New York. The last guy I remember going to New York that actually went to New York was Carmelo.
That was a trade.
That mattered.
The theory that I heard and the thought process was Durant is so sick of hearing that he took the easy way out that he's going to go take the hardest job
Then
possible.
he should come to Sacramento. We need
but
a free.
But that's not on a national scale where MSG is going to be rocking because of Kevin Durant.
I might put our core up against New York's core. They have Porzingis, who's better than anyone we have right now, but
they don't play in Madison Square Garden.
So what?
They're not in New York.
It's an old dump. Who needs a big city these days? You got national TV, you have NBA League Pass. Playing in Sacramento is the same as playing in New York.
Because there's nobody saying the NBA is better when the Kings are good.
Well, I am. Okay, when you say nobody,
then go let Kevin Durant know.
Kevin Durant could play in Sacramento. He'd still be within driving distance of all his Silicon Valley interests.
No, this is good. Keep pitching.
Nice big rivalry. I don't know. That would be so Kingsy. No, it wouldn't actually, because we'd be getting a top flight free agent. But then we finally get one, and we get arguably the best player in the league, and it's Kevin Durant. And then we have to get behind Kevin Durant. Like, that's our guy now. Kevin, I'm sure I would, but
it'd be incredible.
I'd get over it, but really, him? We have to get him? Of all the top flight free agents we can get, we have to get him?
You'd have to be called the Sacramento Kings. Snake jokes.
The NBA is here, and we'll talk about the Kings in our Kings preview part 1 at 7:35. Last year at this time, you and I talked and said it would be the Warriors and Cavs in the finals, and everything else was just for fun. And, yeah, there were a couple of hiccups along the way, especially for the Cavs, who at one point we thought were done. In the end, it was the Warriors and Cavs in the finals, and the Warriors won.
Resoundingly.
Here's your NBA preview. Barring injury, we're about to see the greatest NBA team ever assembled play 82 games plus the playoffs. That's my opinion. I think this year...
I think you said that last year, too.
I think this run, this is the best team, and they got better last year. And come February, when DeMarcus gets his minutes restriction taken away, that's going to be the best team ever assembled. There's no team in history, not Jordan's Bulls, not Kareem's Lakers, not Magic's Lakers, not Larry's Celtics.
If
put them in any era you want.
If they have a healthy DeMarcus Cousins and he integrates into the offense the way they think he will,
which he will.
Because that's right.
Last thing I'm worried about is DeMarcus Cousins integrating into that offense.
Right.
Because I've seen him play in the Olympic teams many times.
Right. It's hard to disagree with that. If you get this team fully motivated with DeMarcus Cousins, that's ridiculous.
Well, and they're trying to motivate themselves with the whole, hey, it's our last year in Oakland. We want to do it for the fans. We could be disbanding. We might, Durant might be leaving. They're trying to find ways to be motivated. Cousins' motivations are very simple and in the following order. Stay healthy. Prove that he's back. Win a ring.
Get paid.
Get paid. Be quiet. It's all about getting paid long-term next year. It's just not. I'm not going to say it's not going to be fun. I don't want to be that guy. You have to take solace in the fact that whether you hate the Warriors or not, if you're an NBA fan, you sit back and you just kind of tip your cap and go, this is the best NBA team. You know, somebody saying, oh, the dream team.
I hate the text line. I don't.
Dream team is the best team ever assembled.
Well, actually, Dave.
I'm going to say something right now. Honest to God. I'm not joking. If you had the dream team and you fast forward to them to now, and you had them play a fully healthy Warriors team, I need to think about that for a second.
Yeah, because a bunch of the guys on the dream team are like 60.
I'm saying you fast forward them.
Oh, got it.
But a Warriors team that's played together for this long?
You want to know my argument here? Who's checking Sean Livingston? Who's checking Kevon Looney?
Yeah. Good luck, Christian Laettner. All right, we got a break. I want to start down this road. Who would win the original dream team?
No, don't do it. Don't ask. Don't complete the question.
Dodgers lose because they're chokertons, and Kike Hernandez is very angry because, shockingly, Dodger fans weren't into a playoff game last night. Well, we'll talk about that next and laugh at L.A. and how bad they are when it comes to sports and being sports fans. It's the Drive Sports 1140 KHTK.
Yeager waves them up the floor.
The 34th season of Kings basketball in Sacramento tips off Wednesday with the home and season opener.
Now everybody comes to their feet.
The Kings host the Utah Jazz from Golden One Center Wednesday at 7.
Career high three-pointers. He shakes, he rocks, he fires. He's got another one! Buddy buckets electrifying this crowd in Sacramento.
Get all the opening night festivities and play-by-play action on your home of the Kings.
Elation from Kings fans.
Sports 1140 KHTK.
Imagining a better bank starts with looking at the savings rates most banks offer and saying, really? Capital One is building something better. You can open a Capital One savings account with one of the nation's best savings rates from anywhere, like here, or here, or here. One of the nation's best savings rates. Opened online, at a Capital One location, or from anywhere. That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
For consumers only. Offered by Capital One N.A. member FDIC. Copyright 2018 Capital One.
Spilled your red wine? Quick, the Quicker Picker-Upper. Bounty picks up spills and messes quicker. And is 2 times more absorbent than the leading Ordinary brand. So you can get back on track quicker. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
There's a time and a place for black and white, like when you're learning to play piano, or when you want a big two-toned cookie, or when shopping for a pet zebra. But if you want to attract customers, there's no room for black and white. So go to Staples. Staples specializes in bold, hard-to-miss color printing. And now at Staples, get 20% back in rewards on color printing. From banners to brochures and copies to presentations. Print more color, save more money at Staples.
In-store only. Ends 11/10/18. Restrictions apply. See store associate or staples.com/20 for details.
Meta Chevy saves you over 20% off factory sticker. Every new 2018 Silverado Crew Cab. 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive. It's your choice.
3,500 Meta discount, 2,000 customer, 2,000 All-Star cash, 1,500 down payment assistance, 1,000 auto show, and 750 bonus cash. Must finance with GM Financial on approved credit. Residency restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Ends 10/31/18.
20% off new Silverados exclusively at Meta Chevy at MetaChevy.com. Find new roads.
Made a great deal at Meta.
It's the perfect time to get a new kitchen, bathroom, or patio remodel for zero money down, zero interest, and zero payments for the first 12 months at Quality First Home Improvement. Need a brand new HVAC unit? Well, you can get the new Quality First Comfort HVAC system that will keep you comfortable and warm during the cold winter months ahead. Quality First Home Improvement is voted the best contractor in the area and is a full-service remodeler who will do it all for you and will also finish most projects in just 3 to 4 weeks. Again, they will do it all for you for zero money down, zero interest, and zero payments for the first 12 months. This offer is just too good to pass up. It makes going with Quality First Home Improvement the smart thing to do. For more information on this amazing offer and to get a free in-home estimate, call 855-80-12345. That's 855-80-12345. Or visit them online at qualityfirsthome.com. Quality First Home Improvement, your contractor for life. License number 875772.
Hi folks, Lon Lundgren, Mr. Motorhome. It's time to take advantage of our great fall specials at Mr. Motorhome. All the RVs on the lot are marked down to the lowest prices of the year, so if you're looking for a great deal on a gently used RV, now's the time to come down and see us at Mr. Motorhome. We have the best selection on the planet. Highway 99 Elk Grove Boulevard, just 10 minutes from downtown Sacramento. And of course, visit our website, MrMotorhome.com, where we have 3D pictures and videos of all our inventory.
Mr. Motorhome. Since we've had USAA, we've had two claims. We had an auto insurance claim and a homeowner's claim. The auto insurance claim, we were rear-ended, and my daughter was actually in the car when it happened. I called USAA. I downloaded the app, and from there on out, it was a very seamless process. They really understood, and they were actually concerned about my daughter's well-being and her safety.
From the moment he uploaded the photos to taking the damaged vehicle to the auto body and having a rental car there, USAA understands the day-to-day life. This is our home. These are our cars. This is where we pick up our kids from school. This is how we get to work.
I feel USAA is very committed to getting you back on your feet. We're the Bakers, and we're USAA members for life.
See how much you could save with USAA by bundling your auto and home insurance. Get a quote today.
Ability to receive a quote depends on membership eligibility. Product membership eligibility and bundling savings restrictions apply and are subject to change. Members paid for their participation. United Services Automobile Association and its affiliate, San Antonio, Texas.
Sports 1140 KHTK's coverage of high school football is presented by Wingstop. Listen every Friday night to the Wingstop High School Football Wrap-Up Show and get all the coverage on KHTK.com.
The Greater Sacramento New Car Dealer Association has this look at your weather. Going to be sunny and warm again today, not quite as breezy as yesterday. We'll hit a high of 83 degrees this afternoon. It's the Sac Auto Show this Friday through Sunday at Cal Expo, featuring the new hot cars from today, along with future cars and collector cars, plus sexy exotics and sizzling motorcycles. 4 different test drive tracks on site. Win $1,000 cash each day. Discounts and info at sacautoshow.com. Don't miss it.
The drive continues now.
Quick phone call before we get to baseball. Jerry.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Hey, it's opening day. Opening day for NBA.
It is. Very excited.
This year's going to be the exact same as the last 10 years, unfortunately. But we got a new stadium! Yeah!
Shut up, Jerry. You might be right.
Does Jerry know Golden One Center opened like a couple years ago?
It's still new, Kyle. Has the new arena smell to it?
It honestly does.
Yes, it does. Some guy thinks I'm stupid and the Dream Team would win by 30 if they played the Warriors. Okay.
You're stupid.
2 words, Michael Jordan.
You are stupid.
Okay.
People, like, if you think a hypothetical game would play out a certain way, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact of the matter is you don't know. So you're like...
Yeah, you don't know.
Your overzealous conviction is ridiculous.
The Dream Team wouldn't even be able to shoot anywhere near where the Warriors would be shooting. It would be inside. You'd probably check Jordan with Draymond. They'd have the advantage down low, no doubt about it. I mean, you're going to go with Dream down low and David Robinson down low versus.
Why are we doing this?
Okay, you're right. You're right. Hey, you're right. Hey, you're right. Let's do this.
0-1 pitch. Fly ball down the right field line. Going back is Puig on the warning track at the wall. It's gone. Orlando Arcia goes the other way. It's 4-0 Brewers.
He said, "Orlando, see you later, ball."
See you later, pal. Good one. That's Sacramento's own Jeff Levering on the call on the Brewers Radio Network. I need to work on that. Would you remind me after the show to get Jeff on?
Yeah, you guaranteed you were going to get him.
I will. I just.
By the way, dibs on the Thursday at 8 o'clock slot. I'm working on something.
Wait a minute. Thursday at 8 o'clock, Sam Amick. Every Thursday at 8:05.
Thursday at 7:35.
Okay.
I'm working on something.
Why do I feel like we have something Thursday at 7:35? Okay, we need to get.
Unless you can get Brewers guy at that time, because my guest is not that cool.
Okay. All right. We'll try.
Maybe he'll do 8:30.
Here's the final call.
He has the sign from Kratz.
Bob.
And coming back, he's
Let's hear that from the LA side, shall we?
Jeffress' 21st.
Hey, Charlie Steiner.
A 1-2. Call strike 3, that's it. And the Brewers shut out the Dodgers 4-0, and the Dodgers leave the bases loaded in the bottom half of the ninth.
The Dodger
Milwaukee
fans sounded
goes up
super
2 games
disappointed.
to 1.
Shut up, Charlie. What?
The Dodger fan in that audio sounded really disappointed.
Amazing, right? They were so upset. He was.
Hey, join the 1140 Street Team at Dave's Pumpkin Patch tonight from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Bring the family for hay rides, food, and the famous corn maze. Details at KHTK.com. That's your pumpkin patch.
It is mine. Been out there before. A couple times.
You get in free.
It's my pumpkin patch. We actually did a bit out there on an old morning show that I was on. I can't talk about it on the air, but they had a cannon. They had a pumpkin cannon that shot pumpkins across, the field.
Of course. Yeah.
We put other things in the cannon and shot that across the field. And it was actually quite fun. I'll tell you about it off the air. Longtime listeners of the station will remember what that was all about. Hey, so the Dodgers go down 2-1. Now listen, there's still plenty of time. They're only down 2-1.
It's a 7-game series.
It could be a 7-game series. It could also be a 5-game series. Kike Hernandez. They in our audio folder, which we get from a national source, they have him in as Enrique Hernandez, and it makes me wonder how many shows are referring to him as Enrique. Here's what he said.
Playoffs, you got to want it, and today it just wasn't our day. We had no energy. The stadium had no energy. The fans had no energy. So overall, it was a pretty bad game for everybody that calls himself Dodgers.
The first home game of the championship series, and you got and it wasn't even a blowout. It was 4-0.
And this is Kike Hernandez, who's like happy-go-lucky.
Yes. This game was 1-0 for a long time. And that kid, by the way, Walker, Texas Ranger, has some stuff.
What? He's not.
This kid has stuff.
How have the Dodgers not put together a web series where Walker Buehler just walks around with a camera and does stuff and call it Walker Buehler's Day Off?
You didn't watch the game last night, did you?
Oh, no, I didn't.
They had Ben Stein in the open going around and taking roll call of various Brewers and Dodgers, and then at the very end, Walker Buehler. They actually did that skit at the start of the game last night. You were watching the Niners. You're forgiven, but they did do that. We got a break.
Cool, Dave.
But I think it's hilarious that Dodger fan is getting called out in the first game of the league championship series for not having any energy. Today's drive question of the day. What can we do for Dodger fans? What could the Dodgers do for Dodger fans to get them more interested?
A LeBron James jersey giveaway.
I'll accept it. Free Varnays for every home run.
Ooh.
Yeah, just think about it during the break, and we'll take your submissions at 44-11-40.
You know what? Maybe they can get people to come out to Dodger games and be excited. Tickets to Downtown Chowdown.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've got 2 pairs of tickets to give away today to Downtown Chowdown 2018. Enjoy over 40 different food trucks and performances by ex-ambassadors Chris Jansen and ex-ambassadors Chris Jansen and Sheila E. That's what I said. I think I went ambassadors. Ambassadors. By ex-ambidextrous. Ex-ambassadors Chris Jansen and Sheila E. Make sure to get your tickets at KHTK.com. All KHTK giveaways powered by RosevalleAutomall.com.
Real quick, what were the 3? It was ex-ambassador Sheila E. and
Chris Jansen.
And Chris Jansen just added, by the way, won't be performing, but will be there in attendance. Carmichael Dave.
Oh, nice.
And his wife. Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
How about that?
Do I get to meet Melissa?
No, not this time. We'll take a break. When we come back, Kyle House Childless will be talking about the 49ers. He's very upset. We'll be talking about the 49ers. Did Richard Sherman cost them the game yesterday? And so much more. It's The Drive. Sports 1140 KHTK.